I woke up this morning thinking about parenting and the fact that I was not a very good parent to my two oldest children. And you say to yourself, wow, gee, you are horrible, man. And then the temptation is to throw rocks at me for not being a good parent. Well, you got to understand that I was not a good parent because I didn't know how to be a good parent. And I don't think any parent really knows how to be a good parent. And the other reason was my two oldest children, I was in active Navy. And there's an old saying in the Navy, if the Navy wanted you to have a wife, they would have issued you one in your sea bag. Now you may think that saying is a little harsh, but it's true. It's very difficult to do two things at the same time. It really is. You cannot be a good sailor and a good parent. Now I know I'm going to get a lot of comments about this telling me how great a parents they were while they were sailors. Okay, you were a great parent while you were a sailor. I'm saying that I wasn't good. And then, of course, my two last children, I learned from my mistakes of the first two and try to apply to the second two. And even then, I failed. I think I could have been a much better parent. I do. I was not a good parent. So what do you do at this stage of your life? You know what you do? You ask for forgiveness. You say, look, I was not a good parent, but there is a positive aspect to all of this. You learn, now this is to my children, I'm saying, you learn from my errors, and then you make all the corrections with your children. No matter how you look at it, children will always be a challenge. Gahil Gibran said it best. He said, your children are not your children. And he's right. Your children are not yours. They simply came through you. And if as a parent you have more than two children, you know how true that is. They're all different. Same gene pool, same environment, everything the same, and they turn out differently. You can always blame yourself, of course. But could it be they are not your children after all? They simply came through you. So all I have learned is this. With your children, have a lot of love and respect. And make sure everything you do is based upon love and respect.